salute everyone. What's good? Salute, salute, salute. Knicks Real Talk, man. We in the building. Knicks Real Talk, my man. Shy Powers, we in the building. We about to get it popping. Knicks down to go down there and try to flex in Texas tonight, man. Knicks down in Dallas tonight. 8:30 game tip off. Knicks versus the Dallas Mavericks. Knicks won for three in a row. We're gonna try to go down there and get it popping, man. It'd be a great win, great game to win tonight if we can get this win three in a row. Keep us in contention to get into this play-in. But we're gonna get into all that. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna get into all the things we need to get into. But first and foremost, let me bring in my partner in crime. Child Powers was good, my brother.
Salute Divine. Peace to the chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. Yeah, salute everybody. Cash out. Welcome aboard already, my brother. But yeah, man, Knicks down to Dallas tonight. We're gonna go down there and try to get it popping. Try to get this three-game winning streak going and keep us in contention for the play-in. Gonna be interesting tonight. We got three teams that's as we compete to get in that playing spot. All play tonight. All got losable games, but we're gonna get down and break that down as well. Before we get into the whole show, you already know what it is, man. Salute to the one of the greatest of all time, a notorious B.I.G. My brother, the brother
Thanks.
Biggie Smalls, man. 25 years ago today, the brother went to rest, man. But salute to one of the greatest of all time. For all you hip hoppers like myself. You know what it is, man. Notorious B.I.G. Salute, my brother. We still here. You ain't gone, brother. You still here. So salute to you. And real talk, man. Let's get it. But yeah, man. On the from Nick News, man. We down in Dallas tonight, man. We're gonna go down to Texas and try to get it popping, man. I'm really looking forward to the Knicks going out there, trying to get back to do what they do. Like I said, Knicks flexing in Texas, man. That's what it is. Shy Powers, and we need that game tonight to keep us on that grind and keep us giving us the ability to stand in and try to get in that play-in, man. So it's gonna be a fun and interesting game tonight.
Yeah, once again, another big game for the Knicks tonight. To get out there and try to make it a semi streak. Something that they haven't done in a couple of weeks now. We got to get out there and do some of the things that we been doing, playing with a little bit of pace. You know what I mean, making things tough for the offensive team. I mean, for their making it easy for our offense and harder on the defense. And get out there with some pace, man. We're a little short-handed tonight, but you know what I mean. I think we're gonna step up to the plate and see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We've been playing some good ball. The last three games, man. Even though we lost that one in Phoenix, we still played good there. We one we should have had in the bag, no question about it. But other than that, man, the next two games we played well. We went in there. Did we had to do against the Clippers. We went in there and beat the Sacramento Kings pretty handily. That was a good win for us as well, man. So I think we just got to continue that momentum and keep building off that momentum and try to get this win tonight, man. Like I said, if we win tonight and the other three teams lose, that it's going to be interesting, man. 'Cause like I said, we get into the rest of the NBA noise down later on in the show, but I'm really looking forward to this game tonight, man. I think we need to go down there, put our hard hats on, man, and get back to that grittiness and do what we've been doing, and try to get a W, man. It was interesting. The last three games, man, was unbelievable. What can we say about the man Julius Randle, man? Real quick, man. Let's give him his flowers, man. The other night, Julius Randle, 46 points, 10 rebounds. He was killing 8 3-pointers. Nobody had did that for the Knicks since Melo in 2014. So that brother Kane got back to his old ways. Shot power. He was lighting it up the other night for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. To talk about Randall, the type of year that he had this year, and what he's been through with us this year with the thumbs down and the ST, all that shut the all that other stuff. Randall, and it pretty much our go-to guy, man. He has been steadfast, double guy all year round. His percentages may have went down, and his points may have dropped from last year and stuff like that. His three-pointer and stuff like that, but he still constantly goes out there and grabs rebounds, scores some baskets, and tries to help out with assists. And one of the better things that I've noticed from Randall these last couple of games, his turnovers are slightly down. He's not more towards that four or five turnovers. He's more like 2-3 turnovers. You haven't seen in the last couple of games one of those plays that you just be like, come on, Randall. You know what I mean? So he's been playing much better ball, man. And what a time for him to catch fire, So let's hope that he comes and brings some of that same energy, some of that same, bring some consistency tonight, and get a high scoring game against these Mavs.
Yeah, yeah, real talk, man. Well said, Shop Powers. I agree with you 100%, man. Julius Randle's been balling out. He's really been doing this thing, man. And that's good to see. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, like you said, how you start is how you finish. This could be the most
Word
crucial
up.
time for the season, man. So I think, him and RJ even dropped 29 that night. And that was a quiet 29 because Julius Randle was popping so much. You forgot about RJ
Word
29
up.
over the last 6, 7 games. He averaged 28, 29 points a game. The young man is really coming to his own. So salute to them two, man. And hopefully they continue that grind. But let's get ready, get into it, break it down tonight. And we're gonna do the starting lineups right quick. Let me go with all that good stuff and get out the way for the New York Knicks tonight, man. Projected Alex Burks, Evan Fournier, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson was probable. Questionable for the game. We'll see if he's gonna play or not. But it was a game time decision, so I just threw him in there anyway. But if not, then most likely Taj and Gerald Crescendo are going to be the one getting the minutes at the foul spot tonight. For the Dallas Mavericks, we also have Jalen Brunson at the guard, Luka Doncic, Reggie Book, the ex-Nick, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Dwight Powell at the 5 spot for them on the injury front. For the New York Knicks, we got Mitchell Robinson, questionable illness, Cam Reddish, sprained shoulder, he's back in New York. Quentin Grimes out with a patella subflexion. Nerlens Noel is out with the sore left foot. Derrick Rose out with the ankle surgery. He should be coming back pretty soon. Obi Toppin out left hamstring, and Kemba Walker away from the team. So I'm pretty much is going to be your starting lineup, your injury report for the New York Knicks and the Dallas Mavericks tonight. So we just got to get ready to get it popping tonight, man. I guess I'm really looking forward to what these guys are going to be able to do tonight. And I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about the way we've been playing the last couple of games. Shop Howard, we've been grinding, we've been gritting it. Defense played a lot better. So that was good to see. But like I said, we're losing Cam Reddish of the injury to the shoulder. He was coming on and coming in and coming to his own, man. That was, he's really starting to come around. So hopefully it's not nothing severe. He can maybe be back in a couple of games. Who knows? But I want to see the man finish out the season strong and continue producing for the Knicks. He's been playing some good basketball for us. So let's hope that that's not too severe. But we just got to go down there and get it popping. I think they got Luka who can score the ball. We got Randall who can score the ball. They next man up probably going to be the Dinwiddie or Jalen Brunson. We got to hope that R.J. Barrett can get it popping. Then we need Alex Burks and Fournier to get it popping. I think we can outscore them dudes. I think we got enough offense to compete with them for sure. Just we got to make sure our defense come up to the table and limit them turnovers like we've been doing, and them foul shooting has been much better. I think if we could do them three things there, we good to go.
Yeah, I definitely think the way we've been playing, I think this is going to be a pretty high scoring game for the Knicks tonight. Dallas is not a real defensive minded team. They're a little laid back. I don't. You're gonna see. I think the Knicks come out tonight and try to explode again tonight, man. Try to get up. Try to get up in the 120, 118, 100. I think they're gonna try to light it up tonight. I'm hoping Randall has a really good game tonight because he's going back home. So I think he's gonna go back out there and try to show out a little bit. I hope RJ stays consistent tonight and gets have a very good field goal percentage tonight. And let's see what hits the floor tonight. And hopefully, I mean, tonight we will see Deuce McBride tonight, and I think I'm feeling it coming, man. I don't know when it's going to drop, but I think Deuce has been out there 2 games in a row, been getting consistent minutes a little bit. I think he's going to come out there one of these games and just really drop a couple of dimes on people and surprise everybody, So let's see what happens tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see a young man. A good point, Shop Howard. But I really believe he could be. He's really the reason why we playing good defense the way we play. We playing, man. I think he got a lot to do with that. I missed that the way Cam was playing, but what can we say? Salute to my brother Chip Love, a Chip. You already know what it is, my brother. Salute to you. But it's like the way he played and quick the emergence of Manuel quickly breaking out of that slump. Shot Powell, he been doing this thing. I mean, Manuel quickly's been getting on and grind. I mean, so to see him, I think that backcourt complement each other pretty well too. I think him and quickly being in there together kind of takes the pressure off McBride. You know what I mean? Because quickly could be the scoring dude for now, and McBride could do what he do, and they both try to play defense, on that high level. So to have them two guys in that backcourt trying to slow them point guards down, I just think that's so phenomenal, man. As well, I'm really excited about that. But they're gonna have a challenge tonight with Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson but I think they built for it. I think just like Jalen Brunson, they're gonna have a handful as well, trying to slow down quickly. And McBride is just a dog. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
I think that's so good, man, and I'm excited about that. They give me a lot of hope with these young cats, man. Especially, and I can't wait till we get Quentin Grimes back to throw in that mix. You know what I mean? Oh man, it should be fun. But it's going to be a really fun game tonight. I think the Knicks can go out there and play hard. We got Dallas number a little bit. If Mitch played tonight, the last time they played Dallas, Sharp Howard, Mitchell Robinson dominated.
Dominated.
Oh my God! But that was probably Dan in one of his best games of the season. He like 15 and 17. He was killing almost 20 rebounds. If I'm not mistaken, they were like 20
Hmm.
rebounds or something. He was doing it to Maxie Cleveland and dude. So let's hope Mitchell Robinson, if he's not out tonight, then Jericho Sims and Todd Gibson go do what they do. But I'm really confident that they can win that game tonight, man. We just got to let Luka Doncic do what he do. Obviously, great player that he is. We just got to slow him down. I think that's going to be RJ's assignment tonight, probably. At least slow the man down, and then Dinwiddie, like I said, we just got to play some defense tonight. If I think we do that, we should be good.
Yeah. The match. I mean, it's a couple of matchups to watch tonight, and one of the matchups that I mean, second to one of the matchups that I would like to see tonight is the Alec Burks matchup with Dinwiddie. Um, if Alec can play some of that good defense that he's been playing pretty much this whole year, and if he can have a good shooting night, not that he has to outscore Dinwiddie, but I think he needs to stay pretty close to what Dinwiddie puts out there tonight, and I think that matchup is one of the second matchup that I want to watch out for. The first matchup is just funny to say this, but Evan Fournier and Bullock. The reason why I want to see that matchup is because these are the two guys that were substituted for each other. These was
Exactly.
the trades that we brung in Fournier to substitute for Bullock. So we really got to watch out for Bullock tonight and hope that he don't hit like 9 3-pointers on us and try to wag his finger on Fournier. Fournier today, if any other game was a big game for Fournier, this game is one of the games that he really has to step up because they both like coming around and shooting that 3-pointer with the open shot. The
Mhm.
one thing that I believe Bullock is better at is playing defense, but the one thing that I think also that Evan is a better shooter. So that is one of the big matchups for me tonight to watch out for.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Because ex Nick against Blue Nick, one feel like he still should be on the Knicks probably. But you know what, Evan put the ball on the floor better than Bullock. He get to the hole better than
Facts.
Bullock do. He shoots better from Bullock is a good shooter from basically around the corner, the smallest parts of the floor on them baseline threes. But Evan Fournier pretty much can knock him down from anywhere. So that's going to be an
Yep.
interesting matchup, and I hope he step up to the challenge. And it shouldn't be too much of a tough defense liability for Evan Fournier because Reggie Bullock is not allowed to score. He's a shooter.
Right.
He don't put the ball on the floor and go all over the place. So he shouldn't have a tough assignment too much tonight when it comes to that. But yeah, that's gonna be a good matchup there. I'm looking for. I think Julius Randle should be able to give Dorian Finney-Smith the business in the sense of strength. So I hope that Julius Randle really go up against Finney-Smith tonight, back and play him in the paint a lot tonight. The three ball popping anyway, so you could pop the three ball as well. But I want to see Julius Randle take that boy down in the paint there and abuse him down there. But he's not a strong dude. He's just a athletic, more linky than stacked and built. So I just think Julius
Hmm.
Randle should have a problem with that. And I think RJ and the Luka Doncic match gonna be special. I think RJ gonna do the best he can to keep the man down from scoring. But at the same time, I don't think Luka got nothing for RJ. He can't keep up with RJ. I don't even see that happening. So that's going to be a fun matchup to watch. I'm excited, and I want to see them boys go out there and play hard. Um, yeah, cash out. I agree, man. That matchup right there, that's gonna be the one to talk about. You know what I mean? Especially the way RJ been playing. If RJ come out there tonight and drop 20 something on Luca, I think and Luca's already known all over the NBA. So if he go out there tonight and drop some heavy numbers on Luca, that's gonna bode well for RJ because that's gonna put everybody on notice. Like, okay, you know what? That brother down there, he's real. He's real down there in New York now. I'm looking forward to that matchup as well.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think the last time they played, RJ scored about 30 somewhere.
Yeah,
I think it was 30, 30 something, 29. He was in the I think it was 30 points he scored. He had a pretty good game last time he went down there against them. And I hope he can pull out something similar to that tonight. We need all guns are firing tonight, man. We need everybody to step up tonight and hit some shots, man. Everybody gotta, contribute tonight because like I said, we're a little shorthanded. I mean, we're not I mean, aside from Reddish, that's the person that we didn't have last game. So hopefully Mitch come back tonight and he could get a little bit over the little illness that he has and come out there and dominate. But I still think between Fournier, between RJ and Randall, I think those three guys really got to come out tonight and put some numbers on the board. So that's what I'm looking to see.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. They've been playing good basketball themselves. Dallas been playing real good basketball lately. So ever since they made that trade with Porzingis and got Dinwiddie over there and all that, been working out pretty well for them. You know what I mean? So they've been on a pretty good run. But hey, I think we got a team that we can stop that run. I do think if Mitchell Robinson played tonight, we definitely come out there with a win. If you don't play tonight, then it's going to be a little bit harder because them cats up front don't got nothing for him. And Mitchell Robinson was playing at a level he hasn't been playing since I knew he was playing. So but hopefully he can play tonight. And if he do, I think we got a good chance of coming out there with a W. I really believe that the Knicks are going to go out there hard tonight. They fighting for that play in. They really looking to get in there. Sharp Powers, and I just think that they're going to go out there and scrap tonight. These probably going to be the last 20 games this season. You're going to probably see some of the best basketball the Knicks played all year because they fight for something and they know their backs is against the wall. And sometimes what you don't want to do is put nobody back against the wall. They come out scrapping. And I think right now with their backs against the wall, they're going to come out scrapping, playing hard every night to try to get them this play in. And at the same time, still keep developing these young guys. I like the way Tibbs been doing it because of the injuries. Cam Reddish, I'm sorry that he went down, man, because the man was starting to, I'm a believer in that young man. You know what I mean? I'm finally glad to see McBride get in there. I'm really get some chance to get his foot wet. So I think as every game go on, McBride play like you said earlier. As he play game by game, you're gonna see more confidence building. You're gonna see him getting into his groove, and he already special on the defense. But once he get into that offensive groove, the Knicks gonna be really tough to beat, man. Because that young man bring a punch that we haven't been having all year.
Yeah, we definitely in the next. I mean, realistically, man, if we just talking, if we talking near future, in the next 2 to 3 years, you're gonna RJ, Cam Reddish, Grimes, I believe are going to be premier players. They're still all young. They're still about in 3 years or so they'll probably just be turning 25 ish. In the next 3 years, man, these three guys, if they keep stay consistent with working out in the off season and keep learning from all these coaches that they get plentiful amounts from, they could really elevate their game, man, and be some perennial stars for the New York Knicks for the long haul, man. So those three guys, aside from anybody else, since we just talking about those three guys, man, I really think, man, we got a high upside for the next couple of years to come, just from those three guys that we're talking about right there. And salute Chip, word up, 15 games. I said 18 games. We can win all of these. Let's put some real pressure on the East Coast, man. Let's go out here and win the next 7 games in a row and really put some pressure on the East Coast. We if we win 5 games in a row, we were in the hunt. We 1.5 games down. I mean, we might even be, depending on how these teams lose, we might even be in the 10th spot or the ninth spot. So, and Brooklyn ain't looking that hot also. So they're dropping, and they're dropping like a hot potato. So we still got a couple of games in here to try to pull ourselves up, and we just gotta put them Tims on it and turn our hat backward and get on that court and let's rock.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, no doubt, no doubt. Listen, we just need, right now, I'm starting to feel it getting back to the New York City gritty committee type of thing. You know what I mean? And I do think that with the emergence of Cam Reddish and McBride, I think this Tibbs giving them young guys the energy to go in there and send them the energy. You know what I mean? And they playing hard, man. So I do think
Hungry.
hungry, yeah. And I do think like even tonight, if we look at tonight, the Knicks got the Mavericks. The Hornets got Boston. They just lost the other night to the Brooklyn Nets. They lost to Brooklyn on the back. So now they got Boston tonight. The Hawks got the Bucks tonight in Milwaukee. That's a losable game for the Atlanta Hawks. Let here, matter of fact, I throw that up there right quick, and we could chop that up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. You guys look at it right quick in the standings right now. We sitting in the 12th spot. Wizards 29 and 34. Hawks 31 and 33, and the Hornets is 32 and 34. I think Brooklyn will Ricky kept fire, move up a little bit. I think they're gonna be locked in for that eighth or higher. And so if you look at that, Child Power, I just think that we right there. And let's say the Wizards lose tonight, that's 35 losses. If the Hawks lose, that's 34 losses. If the Hornets lose tonight, that's 35 losses. If we win, then we go to 28 and 38, and we right there. And I think the Charlotte Hornets got a tough schedule ahead of them. So I do
Hmm.
think that anything is possible if we come out and play and win these games. I think we really got a good chance to keep moving, man. I really do. So I'm really looking forward to be competitive tonight and go out there and just play hard. You know what I mean? I want the Knicks to keep winning, and then you don't hear a lot of right now. We don't got a lot of Debbie Downer noise that fire this guy didn't be traded, blah blah blah. Right now we winning, winning cures everything. So I'm hoping that tonight we can continue that streak and just go in there and play hard, man. Hit them free throws, like hit them free throws, limit them turnovers, play some solid defense. I think everything else take care of itself.
Yes, no question about that, man. All I've been saying, man, we go out there, we run some pace a little bit, man. If Mitch play tonight, that's a good look. Talking about Mitchell Robinson, if I'm not mistaken, he's number 3 in offensive rebounds this year. And what can you say about Mitch, man? He gets out there on some of our missed shots that we shoot. Mitch is right there to grab that ball and put the ball back. So, I mean, I hope he comes. I hope he can play tonight because I think he could be a steadfast set our backcourt up. I mean, set our center and backcourt up to have a win tonight, man. He would be a big help tonight if he could get out there. Even if he can't give out the massive amount of points, and even if he can do 12 rebounds or 13 rebounds tonight. You get out there, you can get a couple of defensive interruptions, those almost blocks, like I call them, and grab some rebounds. Put a couple, less than half of his score, or something like that. We need his big body to be down there to help us out tonight.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think if he do play, man, like you say, alternate shots and do all those things that he do pretty well. Like I said, they might not be about the blocking the shot, it's about the altering the shot. He does it very well. But I'm very excited to see too is the playmaking of R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett, it's almost like, do you need a point guard? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
young man, I'm like, if R.J. keep playmaking the way he do, man, I mean, that changes a lot of things, bro. Real talk. So I want to see him continue to do what he's doing. His numbers been good. His scoring been good. But really, he's been killing it, man. On giving assists out there by finding Mitch for the lobs, finding Randall in the spots. I mean, they just been really sharing that ball, and I think that's great to see. So I'm really looking for RJ to go out there tonight and shine. I don't think that defense is that dominant where he can't go out there and do his thing, man. I don't think they the creme de la creme. Like, they played better since Jason Kidd took over, but I don't think that they creme de la creme in the NBA on defense. So I think we got a good shot to go out there. I want to see RJ. I want to see Randall bang tonight. I think Gerald Sims and Todd's gonna play huge for us tonight. I just think that veteran scrappy dude that he is, man. One thing about Todd, sometimes where he needs his team don't show up in the numbers. You know what I mean? Shot power, they don't
facts,
really show up in the box score, but they show
facts.
on the court with all the shutting down this dude or reading the right plays, throwing the right screens, taking the right fouls, giving the right hits. I think he really does all the little things that don't show up in the box score. That's so important to the Knicks. So if Mitch don't go tonight, I want to see young Jericho and him just hold that. And I think we could. I think him and Jericho Sims could hold it down. I'm not too concerned with that. And we just got to play hard. And I do think, like you said earlier, you might see some Todd at the 5. So you're gonna see guys might get a little bit of longer burn today, but I'm cool with that because, like I said, if Mitch and Cam out, you're missing 2 rotation pieces. You know what I mean? So we just gonna have to do it by committee, and then all they do it with some greediness tonight. I think we'd be all right.
Yeah, it would be good to see Sims and Taj play together tonight, as Taj being the backup power forward to Randall, and Sims being the backup center for I'm talking about for oh my God, Robinson. Sorry about
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah, about for Robinson. And that would be something to watch for tonight too. That's another reason why I hope Robinson plays tonight. To see Taj and maybe Sims and play together. You know what I mean? So that might help Sims out a little bit by spacing the floor out. And I think Taj still can get down there and play that three against their secondary three. I mean 4 man and come down there and really dominate.
Yeah, yeah, real talk. Like I said, yeah. So Knicks go for three in a row tonight, man. We still in the mix. You know what I mean? And let me just tell you what IQ, what it do. Let's talk about our man real quickly coming out of that slump. Been bringing it for the Knicks. I mean, he has been bringing it, bro. I salute the IQ. Sometimes you got to block out all the noise, man. And sophomore slump, whatever you want to call it. What a better time for him to catch fire is now. Better late than never, like I always say. And to see IQ what he doing tonight, what he been doing recently, has been impressive, man. That young man getting doing his thing, and I hope he continue it tonight. And because I don't think it'll be hard for him to keep with IQ. I think IQ the way he get around and the way he maneuver with that ball. So some people think he might be over and dribble. I think that's what a point guard is supposed to do. If you don't have a shot, bring it back out. You know what I mean? Dribble the ball, bring it back out. And yeah, Tricky, I agree with you, man. I can see that as well, Trick. Um, IQ. So we continue doing what he's doing. I think we're gonna be good there. I just want to see McBride come out there and pop the IQ. Shot power has really been impressive to me.
Yeah, I mean, of course, IQ right now is playing real ball in these last couple of games, and his defense and his offense has really been popping. So hopefully he can come out here tonight. I think he's getting. I can't say that he's getting more minutes than he was getting, but I don't know how all of a sudden he just got hot, and I'm glad that he's hot right now because we're going to need him tonight. Another one of those games like he had in the last couple of games would be a big salute tonight because we're going to need all guns are blazing tonight, man. We need some buck shots tonight, man. We need to bust some shots out here tonight.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And we doing all this on the road too. I mean, it's amazing. That the way we playing on the road right now. So I'm hoping that they continue this thing. Yeah, yeah, you're 100% right, Chip. His confidence is up, man. His confidence is off the roof right now, and he's playing with that swagger he had last year. He's playing with that swagger he had last year. And he just confident what he's doing. He rebounding the ball good. His assist numbers is good. He just playing all around good. His splits is pretty good, man. And I'm happy about that. So let's hope he can really contribute in a big way like he's been doing. And I think him seeing his boy Tyrese Maxey having the season that he having, I think, all right, IQ like my boy Tyrese Maxey getting it done down there. Let me go ahead and do what I'm doing. I just noticed Tyrese Maxey shot it out. IQ say, man, IQ on fire. So that's good to see when your peers and your people's recognizing your
Hmm.
game. Game recognized game, man. And right now, IQ playing some good basketball for us. I love him in our IQ backcourt. I think that's a pressure backcourt right there. Them two dudes put pressure on the basketball. I love that, man. I see them two playing, man. I'm like, okay, they put pressure on them shooting point guard and shooting guards from baseline to baseline. I mean, from over for full court, a full court press all day. I'm really loving what I'm seeing out them guys, man. Real talk. My brother Jet for life, salute Jet. They are playing some good basketball. And Manny Cooley and Deuce McBride. Like I said, man, that's gonna be something to see going forward. So I'm liking the way these guys is playing. They're getting the time to play, but they contributing to the wins. And that's a good thing, Shot House, when you really doing anything, but you also contributing to wins, which is the most important thing at the end of the day. And I think they're doing a good job of that.
Yeah, I mean, that backcourt IQ and Deuce, was kind of came up from the summer league, and I'm glad to see them put it out there. A couple of minutes a night and stuff like that because both these guys got real hard nosed defense. You know what I mean? You're not just gonna break them down and run up into the middle and it'll be easy. So it's great to see them out there, both of them playing really good defense. Deuce is not scoring the ball as of yet, but his defense is definitely a factor when he's on the court. You even in I'm not so big on plus and minuses, But his plus side of things when he's on the court, the way he's been playing defense is a plus, and he's a defensive guy, man. Only thing he needs to do is learn how to get on that court, know where he's got to be, where the ball is getting ready to come to him, and make that shot. Once he perfect that, get his feet right, start putting the ball in his hands some more so he can drive to the hole a little bit or take that short little jump shot that he got. He's going to be a threat.
Yo, real talk. Yo, salute to the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the chat tonight. Salute to you guys. Salute to everybody wherever you're streaming in from. Checking us out, man. Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Knicks flexing in Texas. Knicks down in Dallas, man, to play the Mavericks tonight, 8:30. You already know what it is. Got me and my man Shaw Powell in here. Salute to KJ. KJ's out here handling his business, coaching as usual to get the job done. Salute to KJ. But yeah, man, we ain't here, man. Knicks got a game tonight, important game tonight, man. It ain't over till it's over. So let's hopefully we can go down there tonight and get it popping and come out of Dallas with a victory, man. And then obviously we got the Memphis Grizzlies Friday. That's why that's an important one for us. That if we can get that game tonight, knowing that the Memphis game gonna be a tough game as well. But the way we playing right now, I'm not concerned about who we play. I just think that we just got to play our game and,
Facts.
and keep playing our game, keep limit them turnovers, and keep hitting them free throws. And I think everything else will take care of itself. You know what I mean? So let's see how this thing keep going, man. But I'm excited about it, man. I really am. Let's go out here and let Luka Doncic know that the Knicks is in town. You know what I mean? Hey, Julius Randle back home in Texas, in Dallas. He back at the home base. He gonna go down there and show it up. You know what I mean? So if Julius Randle gonna have a game tonight, which I think he finally getting into that groove, him and RJ, can they take us there? I think him and RJ can bring us home. If this season keep going the way it's going, I think Julius Randle and RJ Barrett can take us home with the rest of the supporting cast. So, I'm looking forward to that when everybody get back healthy, man. If we still on this road, Quentin Grimes come back, Derrick Rose get back, Mitchell Rob, Cam Reddish get back, we deep, we deep. You know what I mean? Shot power. So I think if RJ, that we can let RJ and Mitch keep not RJ, excuse me, RJ and Randall keep doing their thing, and Mitch and everybody around and just play their part. I think the Knicks can be dangerous, man. I really do.
Yeah, I really think tonight we're going to see another. Hopefully tonight, I think that we see another good game from Randall tonight. Do I think that he's going to get 46 tonight? I love for him to get 46 or better, but I think he's going to be somewhere around 32, 33 tonight. I think he'll be right around there. I think hopefully he comes out and he starts to shoot his short jump shot, drive the ball to the hole on this guy. This guy's more athletic. Julius Randle is more of a bruiser. Take this guy right to the hole and send him on the bench so you could beat up on the next guy. And if anything happens like he did last game and hit 8 3-pointers, it's a total wrap for the night, man. The last couple of games he's been looking a little better, shooting his 3 pointers. His percentages went up a little bit. I think it's in almost like 31% or something like that now from 29% over the last couple of games. So if he stays consistent with those things and shoots the three only when necessary, I want him to go down here and beat this guy up off the board. Let's take him right to the hole and just dominate him. You know what I mean? There's not really going to be per se a power big man down there tonight. So I think Randall should just go down there and just dominate the paint, shoot that short jumper, drive to the hole, and if the open three is open and rhythm, shoot that shot.
Hmm. Yep. I tell you, man, him and RJ, much as people want to talk about that matchup, I mean, that chemistry, where they seem like they got it though. Like RJ said the other day, when somebody going like that, what you supposed to do? You supposed to let them cook, let them eat. You know what I mean? And RJ still had 29. You know what I mean? I'm like, but he's like, though, Randall got the hot hand, let him meet. But I think it's gonna be a really important key factor for me tonight is because of Cam Reddish out, Alex Burks. Alex Burks or Fournier got to come up big tonight for us.
Facts.
Alex Burks and Evan Fournier got to come up big for the Knicks tonight. You know what I mean? And I think they will. And obviously Evan Fournier going to have a tough task with Reggie Bullock. But at the same time, I think Reggie Bullock's not going to put a lot of pressure on him because he's not one of the guys who can put the ball on the floor to score at will. He's just a shooter, not a scorer. So I'm not concerned. I think that takes a lot of pressure off of Evan Fournier tonight because Reggie Bullock is not a scoring threat. He's a shooting threat from the beyond the arc. So I think that might help Evan Fournier a little bit. He got to chase his cat all over the place, but he got to chase him through screens though. You know, But then of that, and Alex Burks, I think Alex Burks got to go in there and just beat Alex Burks tonight. If Alex Burks and Fournier do it, I think we good. I think RJ going to be RJ. RJ going to do RJ things. I think Randall going to do Randall things. We just need them two dudes, that third scorer. One of them two dudes could give us a 18 point, 17, 18, or both of them give us 15 or whatever. We just need a balanced attack and let RJ and Randall do their thing. And if Evan Fournier catch fly, then I think it's gonna be extra special. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think we have enough firepower, regardless who's not there right now, Shy Powers. I do think we got enough firepower to go in there and compete tonight.
Yeah, tonight, I'm telling you, um, for me, the big thing to see tonight is Evan Fournier and Reggie Bullock. That is my matchup for the night because these are the two guys that was traded for each other, and I'm not 100% sure if we see um, Bullock play Evan so much. I think they may switch and try to put uh, Bullock on RJ. But for whatever the case may be, man, I need Evan Fournier to come out here tonight and have a good game. He can't have one of those knockoff games that he has. 2 games he have uh 20 points, 18 points, stuff like that, and then come in here and stink it up tonight. We need him to have a big game tonight, and that's what I need to see out of that guy tonight. Big game for Fournier tonight.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I like the way. I know one thing I do like the way he's been doing lately. He's been doing it not more or less in the later part of the season than early, putting that ball on the floor, going through the hole.
Yep.
But yep, and he's creating a problem because now they're trying to collapse on him, and he's finding a way to get that ball out to other people. He's really coming to his own, man. I'm glad to see that. So I think him and Alex Burks can really have a good game tonight, and I think Alex Burks, Evan Fournier, Randall, and Barrett is enough offense to me to keep us in that game or to win the game, and quickly do it. Quickly come out there and do what he do tonight. That's a big plus. If Todd can scrap up 10 points, 8 rebounds, Gerald Cousins can give us something with Todd, give us tonight. And we play by committee tonight. You know what I mean? It's about the New York City Gritty committee tonight, not about one or
Facts.
two guys. It's about the whole team. The whole
Put them
team
on the
can really
cup.
come together, yeah, and come together and just play some Nick basketball like they've been playing the last 3 games. I'm confident we walk out there tonight with a W. 'Cause I just think that we got their number.
Yeah, I just hope that we come out to play some ball tonight. We have to fire, like I said, we have to fire on all cylinders tonight, man. We need all our guns to come out there and play, and actually we need everybody to contribute tonight, man. We need I believe tonight is going to be I just don't see the Mavericks having. They have good offensive games, but I don't know if they're really a real defensive minded team. And I think if we put a little bit of defense on them, like we did the first game that we played them, we put some defense on them, and we slow down their offense with the defense, and we project our offense on them. I think we have a big game tonight, man. I think this is going to be another 115, 120 point. I have the what I think in my mind by the end of the night, but I think it's going to be a high scoring game tonight. So we need all like I said, all cylinders to fire, man, to get this thing going.
Yeah, yeah, real talk. Like Chip Lover said, let the offense come to you, guard your man tight, and limit the turnovers. If we
Facts.
do that, that's pretty much Knicks right there. And then on the add on to what Chip Lover's saying, hit
Like
them free throws.
270, like
Right.
inside joke.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, and limit the turnovers, then I think we there. So it's gonna be a fun game tonight, man. I'm really looking forward to it. And we just got to go down there and win. Like I said, a lot of people had to break the Knicks off, man. And like we all said on this show, it ain't over till it's over. You know what I mean? So let's hope that we continue to do what we've been doing the last 3 games, playing with efficiency. And even and just getting out there and getting at it. And I think the young guys' energy and the hunger that these guys have is really helping out this team a great deal. So let's hope we can keep getting it popping, man. I'm really looking forward to it, man. And we get it there, man. God knows had to fill me in on the 270 coaching. That must be something between the two brothers right there. So, but it's all good. Got to show the love, though. Yeah, man. But let's keep it going, man. I'm excited about it. Like I said, RJ and Randall, phenomenal at the end of the season, man. They start off kind of slow, but they have emerged. Randall went through what he went through. Now he got all that stuff behind him. You know what I mean? Now he just putting it on. I mean, he has put it on since the All Star break. He's been cashing it in. And RJ's been RJ since the whole month of February. He's been. What's interesting to me is If RJ finish out the season, I think it might be. I want to say it's 20 points a game or something like that. He would average 20 points for the season. So what he did was what I expected. He went 3 points every year. His rookie year, 14 points a game. Second year, 17 points a game. Third year, 20 points a game. Just like Clyde, I was on it just with like Clyde. Like, listen, he taking these steps every year. If RJ in the season with 20 points a game, next year he go to 23 or
Mhm.
25. Here's why: his free throw shooting gonna be better. His 3 point shot gonna be better, and he gonna learn the nuance of the NBA even more.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right, man, for real.
I ain't no problem about RJ Barrett, man. Over the last 7, 8, 6, 7 games, I believe he's around 20, scoring about 28 points a game. You know what I mean? So if he continues to play the way he's playing now, he plays. RJ looks like he plays like nobody can hold me on the court right now. I'm going to take this ball. I'm going to do what I want with it. You can't stop me going to the left. And I'm going to continuously go to the left, hit you with this hip check, and drive the ball and hit you with this left handed layup. And if you play too much on my left hand, I got a right hand too. That's how random. I mean, that's how RJ's been playing these last couple of games. And the big thing about even with him elevating his scoring to 20, the big thing for me with him is his defense is better. He's grabbing more rebounds and he's getting more assists. Those things make you a great player. You know, scoring is a big part of being a good player. But if you could get your teammates involved with giving them assists, that is making you a great player. If you get down there and get scrappy and grab some rebounds, that is making you a great player. What the great players do, they grab rebounds, they score the ball, and they make assists. So that maturation for RJ Barrett is soon to come, man. 20 points next year. He might take a super duper leap and be like 26, 7 points next year. He continue doing anything like he's doing this year and hit free throws. The RJ is getting to the line about 8, 10 times a night, man. This guy is going, if he can hit these free throws, he is going to be a constant 25-point player a night. Word up.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I think Star J Barrett is about to take off. You know what? He
Facts.
he really showing why he was the third pick. And other Knicks fans. I know sometimes we want progress overnight, but patience is a virtue. Though you got to take it step by step to a higher form. You can't rush these things because it takes time. But I do see that if you got a patience and you see the emergence of these guys, it's impressive what these guys are doing, man. R.J. Barrett is playing some. I mean, to go in there and drop 46 on a team like that, then you drop 29, 36, 34, 20. I mean, it's just been all up and down consistent. So salute to R.J. Barrett, man, for just your maturation and just and make it so bad he can handle the city. What I love about R.J. Barrett, he don't let the big city get to him. He handling New York better than a lot of people could ever imagine at that age. 21 years old, handling New York City with all that pressure. Think about coming here at 18 years old, get thrown into the city, of New York, into one of the biggest markets in the world and one of the biggest fan bases in the world. And his maturation just is unbelievable, man. So salute to R.J. Barrett. Just keep grinding, brother. Keep prospering and become the franchise guy that you really want yourself to be, and we want you to be. So salute to RJ getting it popping. And like Randall, like I said, Randall, he had a little funk at middle of the season with the little controversy, but you know what? He kept grinding. You know what I mean? He blocked it all out. And Randall was Randall. He's gonna have some good moments, some bad moments, but you never can take away from that man numbers, brother. That boy was getting it the other night, dude. When I seen that brother hitting that 3 point shot like that, I'm like, they ain't stopping this dude. They ain't stopping him. And to let the freight train roll on down the track, get out the way and let the freight train roll because he was rolling. So they can have a good game like that. Either Randall give us 20 something tonight, a double double, 25 and 10, or they give us 20 something and 10, or whatever, 20 something and 7. Excuse me. And Fournier can give us 17 and 18, and Burks can do his thing. I think we're gonna be all right, Shop House. So let's hope it should be a pretty fun game tonight for sure.
Yeah, I feel you on that 25 points from Randall tonight, 25, 30 points for Randall. I feel you on that RJ 25 points tonight with a good field goal percentage. Yes, I feel you on that. But Fournier tonight, I'm just saying, man. Fournier, if a night, if one of the nights that you see, if how they used to say, see green, like when he plays the Celtics, this you got to think this team is in green tonight or something, man. You got to go out there and super. I believe because you got $19 million for the guy that you going up against, pretty much. And I I just want Fournier to get busy tonight. That's what I'm hoping for. I also hope to see Deuce get some numbers on the board tonight. I want to see Deuce get 12, 15 points tonight. I want to see him get out there and shoot a couple of 3 pointers and with some open shots or drive the ball to the hole. So because we're going to need him to pitch in tonight too. So all that being said, all those numbers that we just said, that's going sounds like it's going to be a high scoring game, and that's what I'm hoping that we have tonight. I hope we have a high scoring game, pushing some pace with that Nick gritty committee defense tonight. That's what we need to see. We need to see that out there tonight. And once again, Evan Fournier, man, you better get out there and get us 30 points tonight, man. You got to be high scorer of the game tonight, man. I want you to get out there and get busy tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Deuce McBride might be seeing his counterpart to back who he might be backing up next year.
That's what I say.
He might so he gonna see Jalen Brunson tonight.
That's
Jalen
what I'm
Brunson to
saying.
be in the house. That might be his point. His guy who he might be backing up next year. You
That's
know
what
what I
I'm
mean? But you
saying.
never know. Suit Uncle Fulio, the
Uncle
controversy in the building.
Fulio.
Uncle Fulio was good, my
What's
brother.
going on, Josh?
Yes, sir. Yeah, but you might see Deuce McBride possibly playing a guy that he might be backing up to the next year. You never know if the Knicks sign Brunson or whatever. Dallas don't take him or keep him. They don't sign him in free agency with the Dinwiddie acquisition, or they might just keep to him and say we like everything we got. You know what I mean? But it should be fun, man. I just think the Knicks got to go out there and be gritty tonight, play hard, just play the way they've been playing, limit the turnovers, and shoot a better percentage. And let's hope that Randall and RJ can really do what they do been doing lately. Let Evan Fournier and them guys just add on to the mix. We just have to do it by committee, like I said. But I do think Emmanuel quickly, the way he's been playing, if Emmanuel quickly can give us anything over 10, 13 points, something like that. And, I think this will be good. I think Emmanuel quickly, Alex Burks, and Evan Fournier got to be the ones that definitely got to come up to the plate tonight for the Knicks. Them three dudes got to really come and show up. And I think they come up and show up tonight. And then McBride and Sims and excuse me, Todd Gibson give us what they can give us. I think we'd be pretty good shape. You know what I mean? I'm not concerned about everybody else. You know what I mean? So let's see, man. It's gonna be an interesting game tonight. Be a good game for us to win. If we can go out there and win it, get us to 28 and 38. Like I said, you got three teams that we going up that we competing against to get in that play in. They all play tonight. They all got tough games. I think they all losable games tonight. I think Charlotte lose to Jason Tatum and Boston easy way. Boston been playing. And I do think that Atlanta definitely can lose to Milwaukee and Milwaukee. And then you got the Wizards out there in LA with the Clippers tonight. So they definitely got a chance to pick up some ground tonight if they can win this game. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's see if we go down there and get it popping, and just play like we've been playing the last three games. I think we'd be good. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, if Mitchell Robinson play or not, we still got to be next man up. Sorry we lost Cam Reddish, man. Our Cam was starting to come around, play good ball, but we lost him. With the shoulder, man, tough airborne play that he tried to play, do it on the defense end, came down awkwardly and landed on his head and shoulder. But let's hope that it's nothing severe, and he'll be back. And sooner or later. And then we got Quentin Grimes and Derrick Rose hopefully back in the fold pretty soon. We just got to keep grinding. Win every game we can. Shout out to all the horses get back.
Yeah, of course, man. That was a hard loss for us right now. For to see Reddish go out the way he did go out, and we're gonna miss a little bit of his defense and his especially some of his offense. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. Hopefully, it's more on the lines of a bone bruise than something of the rotator cuff or a fracture, something like that. So I'm staying optimistic and hopeful that it's just a little bit of bone bruise and he can get some of that KT tape and wrap his arm up and maybe come back by next week or something like that.
Yeah, real talk. Get it all. Icy hot, everything.
Yeah, all
Coffee,
that, all
everything.
that,
All
all
that,
that.
right? Get it all in all. I want to see how he's going to close out the season because I think the Knicks need to sign that boy next year.
Yep.
I really want to see how his season play. I hope he'll be able to get back soon and we can continue. Yo, salute to the whole chat, man. Salute to everybody. My man Josh, Uncle Fulio, you already know the controversy. MBK family in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the brother up down there. Real talk. But yeah, man, it's good, man. I'm ready to get it popping. I'm excited. We've been playing good ball. We should have won that game, and if we would, could have, should have. I get it, but we let that one get away. Let's put it that way. We let the one get away in Phoenix, but we know we didn't hold our heads down. We bounced it back and won the game in LA. That we went out to Sacramento and just put De'Aaron Fox and them in the donut in the second half. So we just got to continue that momentum until tonight and then try to move on to Friday the Grizzlies, man. It's gonna be a tough game out there with John Morant the way they've been playing, but anybody beat them on any given night, you can get your butt kicked. You bring your A game. So let's hope that we can get the streak going, man. I do think with the Charlotte Hornets with this tough schedule they got a real tough schedule. I think we will overtake the Charlotte Hornets. It's the Washington Wizards in Atlanta is the ones we got them one of them two. We obviously to me I don't know if Porzingis and them guys in Washington going to be able to sustain for the rest of the season. I don't think so. So if the Knicks can catch fire right now, I think Charlotte and Washington they fall out. I think Atlanta and the Knicks get them two spots just due to the fact of the schedule. Atlanta got Charlotte got a tough schedule. So I think if the Knicks can just get and win and grind, and I think Charlotte going to wind up losing because their defense is not at the top of the food chain by any means. They don't have a lot of savvy veterans that in crunch time is going to put them over the top. They got a lot of good young talent like the Balls and the Roziers and all them guys, but I don't think they got this the experienced guys who could say when the pressure gets tight, you know, what can we do? I don't think they have that. The Knicks have it. That's why we got four. I mean, that's why we got Derrick Rose. We got Todd Gibson. We got Burks. We got guys who, when the pressure gets tough, we got guys who can kind of steer the ship in the right way. I don't think they have that in Charlotte yet. But with their schedule, I think it's gonna be tough. So I do think they fall out. So let's hope we keep winning, Shot Powers, and we get up in this thing. And once we get up in there, anything is possible.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta stay pat, man. We gotta ride this ship until we could get some more people back on board on board the ship, man. We got hopefully we get Grimes back in maybe a couple more days. I was hearing some stuff about D Rose in a couple of more days, So if we can last out this week and you can see these guys come back by next week, if we could go on this little bit of a streak, because 2 games is just 2 games. A streak makes three, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, a streak makes three. 2 games winning, 3 games is a streak. So let's get to this word of streaking and try to catch some fire and lightning in the bottle, like you say, Divine, lightning in the bottle.
Mm. Yeah, real talk, man. Yeah, so I think it starts tonight. It starts tonight. Every game is an important game. It starts tonight. Come out there, put your defense. Luka Doncic's gonna do Luka Doncic thing. You won't be able to stop him, but you got to slow him down. You know what I mean? You got to watch out for Jalen Brunson. He's been on the tear. Spencer Dinwiddie. He can get it with the best of them.
Dinwiddie
You
been
just got
playing
to.
some.
Yep.
Yeah, he been playing some ball over there since he been there too, man. The last couple of games he been playing some real good ball over there. So we really got to watch out for him.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, you just got to play defense by committee. First and foremost, play defense. And I
Facts.
said, like I said, I think if the Knicks would have did just what I'm talking about right now, Deuce McBride plus or minus is bananas, bro.
For
He is
real.
like plus 36, plus
For
24
real.
because they don't rely on him to score the ball. That lets Fournier get all his touches. That lets RJ get his
Facts.
touches. That lets Randall get his touches. But see, when that was Kemba Walker, you had to divide all them touches. Now you don't have that quagmire like how many guys got to score the ball. He ain't coming there looking to do that. You know what I mean? And I think his defense is that special, and it made us a better defensive team. So I do think that the emergence of McBride coming in the last couple of games, him and Cam Reddish and them guys bringing that energy, I think that made a big difference. I wish it would have happened a little bit early in the season. A while ago, I think it would have been very different. I just think it would have been different for sure. It would cash out and redo that.
It's not hard to see. It's not hard to see. Last year we did like a 16-4. So if
Hmm.
we could do something, it's 18 games left,
Hmm.
and we already won two. So we lost one. If you count the one we just lost, we on out of those last 20 games or so. If we could win another 12, 13 games, 14 games is going to make it interesting for the end of the season, especially if we can win a couple of games in a row. We make a couple of games in a row, it's really going to change a lot of perspective on the standards in the East, man. We win 4 or 5 games in a row, we're not going to be in 12th place no more. So it's a big thing to look out for to see if we can get on this streaking thing that we're talking about right now, because that really will propel us somewhere that we need to be, where we looking to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think tonight is huge, bro. If we win tonight, that means we have win in the West Coast. And I know Granite Phoenix I had no Devin Booker and then we still up, but it's not, you play who in front of you because we've been missing guys all season as well. But if we win tonight and knowing that we pretty much could have been over 4-0 right now, and go down to Memphis and play hard. Just go down to Memphis and scrap. But the next thing you know, we back on the East Coast. We got Brooklyn, and DC, man. But I'm excited about the fight, man, because what I like about it, the young guys are getting developed and they getting burned. So that's a good thing is that we trying to win, and Tim finally realized because of injuries, whatever the case may be, that he had to put these young guys in there, and they starting to make their way and they find their way. But Deuce McBride, I'm gonna tell you, if he go down there tonight and put some pressure on them point guards, Alex Burks and them dudes tonight, man, I think RJ will make it respectable with Luka Doncic. He that's one thing because you know what? See, Luka Doncic gonna have to play him on the other side of the ball too. You know what I
Facts.
mean?
I don't think
So
that's going to happen.
right, you got RJ should make Luka Doncic tired tonight. Every time RJ get the ball, take it to him right down the hole. He can't jump higher than RJ. RJ got the bully ball in him. When RJ get that ball tonight, if Luka Doncic is on him, or even if it's Reggie Bullock, take that ball and go down the paint and abuse them cats, yo. Knicks should be playing bully ball tonight because that's not a bully team down there. That's not a gritty team. They more finesse. I think Randall and RJ should be hitting that paint tonight and throwing bodies. Throwing bodies.
Facts.
Yes, man. Word bond.
Facts.
Just go down there and just keep going. Boom. If Mitch play tonight, the last time they played the Dallas Mavericks, Mitchell Robinson ate them dudes up. I mean, he destroyed them dudes, all of them. I was like, okay. So he had Maxi Cleaver, he dogged them out. He had Powell, couldn't do nothing with him, none of them, man. I was like, yo, so if he play tonight, they play bully ball, they get to that paint, let Burks, RJ, and them cats
Excuse
pop
me.
some threes, and let Fournier knock down some threes, let Burks knock down some threes, let Quickly knock down some threes, Randall knock down some threes, RJ hit a couple, but keep driving that ball to the lane. Knicks should smash some dudes, man. I really believe it, man. So I'm gonna hope that's the way they play tonight, and they go and get in their bag, man, and get it popping, man. And you're right, shit, love. Don't play with these cats, man. Go in there and give it to them. And I think they're gonna. I think Knicks come out to play tonight. I think what they showed me the other night, Shot Powell, in that second half against the Sacramento King. Granted, Sacramento's not a great defense team, but you know what? In the first half, Sacramento was they got like De'Aaron Fox. All the guys were getting high on themselves, and they came out in the second half and blitzed them dudes, bro. And listen, y'all not even in our league. If Randall dropped for 46, Sabonis can't never do nothing with him. So it was good to see. I hope they have that same compassion and that same passion and energy tonight, but come out the gate with it though. Come out the gate with a shot power from start to finish. Let's try to take this one, man, and get up out of there. That's what man, that would be beautiful.
Yeah, you already know how I feel about it. That first or third quarter could really
Mhm.
change the outlook of the game. You get out in the first quarter, you punch them in the mouth. You know what I mean? You put your second unit in there to stay a little stable so you can stay close to them. If you give up a couple of points, but you still keep that lead into the second half and come into that second half and just punch them in the mouth again, man. If we could do something similar to that, push the pace, get once we push the pace, score the ball, we can get back on defense and stuff like that. It's going to be good. And another big thing is why I was talking about Randall and RJ, and like you were saying, driving to the hole. The one thing that driving to the hole does for these two guys that shoot a lot of free throws is it gives us time to pull back and almost set up for our play scheme, for our defensive play scheme for the team coming down for the court. So we need to do a lot of those things, man. The major thing again tonight is going to be to hit our free throws, man. Last couple of games we've been a little better. I think we're 70. some percentage, I think, in the last 2 or 3 games or something like that. But we got to continue to do that and get better. Grab rebounds. We got some rebounding juggernauts, man. If Mitch plays tonight, he's a juggernaut. And Sims, the way this guy, he's like one of those little boxes, jack in the boxes that you wind up, and then all of a sudden it pops up, and he just grabs rebounds incredibly, man. So if we could get out here and command the rebounds like we've been doing the last couple of games, I think if I'm not mistaken, the last couple of games we've been winning the rebound. We've been winning the rebound percentage, but so if we could continue to do some more of that, one and done, get down and get the ball down the court and score some baskets. We're going to be I think it's going to be a high scoring game tonight, man. I got this thing. I think the Knicks is going to have a high scoring game again tonight, something similar to last night.
Yeah, yeah, real talk. Was good though. I like the side that Alex Burks on Jalen Brunson tonight. I think that and Jalen Brunson, he can get it. So like I said, he might be how they say it when you auditioning. Might be
Yeah,
auditioning tonight, but let's hope his audition don't go good tonight because I think if Alex Burks can kind of slow him down in that first unit, and then obviously you got Luka Doncic and Reggie Bullock. I'm not too much concerned about that, other than you make sure you don't let Reggie Bullock run amok from that 3 point line in the corner. And I think if you're gonna put Fournier, that's not should not be a hard task for Fournier. Fournier don't have to he don't have to chase nobody around the whole court today because Reggie Bullock, that's not his game. He's just a shooter instead of a scorer. So I think Evan Fournier's assignment shouldn't be that hard on defense tonight. Put RJ Barrett on Luka Doncic, slow him down. Obviously, he gonna get his. But if RJ slow him down and make him play tough tonight, make him earn the shot. But then on the other side of the ball, whoever playing RJ Barrett, whether it be Luka Doncic or Reggie Bullock, just take the ball to the hole. Just keep feeding the beast. Keep feeding the beast. Keep feeding the beast. And I think if they do that and let the mother cats handle their business, Deuce McBride, him and Emmanuel quickly come off that bench. Like I said, man, missing Cam Reddish gonna hurt. But who's the next man up on that bench, whoever it is, they got to go in there and get it popping. I wish Obi could have came back tonight. You know what I mean? But I didn't hear anything about that. But I think we still got a good chance to win that game. I think we're gonna miss Cam Reddish a little bit because I think what that man provides defensively in his offensive game, we're gonna miss a little bit of that. But I do think that our veterans, along with McBride and Jericho Sims and Todd Gibson, they got to come up tonight. That bench got to come up big tonight, best they can. But I think more importantly that our starting five got to go out there and get it popping tonight. And I think we will. I think they go in there and play some great basketball. And I think they come out there with a victory tonight, Chop Out. I think they on the road, man. I like the way they playing. I think that the emergence of Deuce McBride on the defense end is something we've been looking for all year. So I do think the emergence of Manuel quickly the way Manuel has been in this bag, playing real good basketball. Man, I just hope that we can continue it, and I'm hoping Mitch can play tonight. If Mitch play tonight, then I'm very optimistic about it. If Mitch don't play tonight, I still think we can win, but we're gonna miss what that man been doing. Mitchell Robinson has been a terrorist on that glass. 8 offensive rebounds, putbacks, deflections, everything. So we're gonna miss that. That's not easy to replace that. You know what I mean, especially when you don't have no one so well playing as it is. So to lose somebody that might lose somebody like Mitchell Robinson for a couple of games could be pretty tough. But let's hope that he played tonight. And it was just a stomach bug, and he took a couple of remedies and he ready to go.
yeah. Hopefully they pumped him up with some liquids. Maybe gave him an IV, hit him with an IV to clean the system out or something like that to get him ready for
Right.
the night. Because with Mitch on the court tonight, I think we are we have someone that could be dominant. You done it once, you could do it again. You know what I mean? So I believe if he plays tonight, even at not at 100%, I think if he comes out there and just enough time to help the team get a couple of offensive rebounds, maybe 1 or 2 blocks or something like that. Make the drive into the hole a little bit more scarier. Those almost blocks that I always say. If he could get in there tonight and give us a little bit of game tonight, man, it will make a big difference tonight. And once again, the matchup I'm watching tonight, man, is for Fournier tonight. I'm not 100% if Fournier will be playing on well, he'll probably play him on offense, but I think when we get the ball, I think but I don't know why I think this, but I think Bullock is going to play RJ tonight on the defense. I think Bullock is going to be on RJ, and somehow Evan is going to end up uh, Evan on defense will play Bullock. So I think RJ and Bullock is going to be the matchup. But regardless of the fact, man, Fournier needs to get out there tonight and give us 30 points, point blank.
Yeah. Fournier got to get it popping tonight.
Word up.
You're 100% right about that. And I do, and not only that, Reggie Bullock looking there coming to prove a point, but he couldn't prove it in the Gardner
Facts.
last year. We spanked them dudes. So I do think that the warrior that Richard Robinson is, though, he's been the ultimate warrior all year, and I just don't think a flu bug or I won't say a flu, stomach, whatever it may be, whatever sickness he has. I think that cat will be willing to go out there and play sick. I believe Mr. Robinson. Only way you keep Mr. Robinson out of the game if it's just an injury, not a nagging, not he hurt. Anybody can play hurt, but if he injured, that young man is a warrior. That cat take bumps and bruises. He still get up there and pound and grind and hit the floor. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, Will, I'm on that as well. Hey, Will, I know you got to be excited though. Let me give my man Will some props because the Denver Broncos got Russell Wilson. So my man Will's out there in Denver. And I know he got to be excited about that. So just let me give Will his flowers because I think that's going to help the Denver Broncos real good having Russell Wilson out there. But yeah, man, I do think Fournier's going to have a good night tonight. And I think RJ going to make a tough one. Doncic, I really do. I think he's going to make a tough one. That young man. I think he's going to do his thing because he's Doncic, but it ain't going to be no walk in the park tonight. You know what I mean? He ain't walk up in there dropping no 40 on Barrett. I can tell you that right now. That ain't going to happen. So I think that we can contain him a little bit and just do that thing the right way by committee. I think the Knicks walk out there tonight with a W, and we just move on to the next one. It's crunch time, and I think when you're back against the wall, you play harder, you play better, you play more focused. The Knicks know they it's win or go home now for them. You know what I mean? So Sharp Powell, I think they're going to be more focused because they know they don't win these games. They're going home. They're going to the lottery. They're going to be, and even if they like I said, they get in there, anything can happen. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to them keep winning, man. Let's hope they go in there tonight and play a great game for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. I want to hear streak. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear 3 game streak. That's what I want to hear. And um, we owe Morant a butt kicker. They beat us. They beat us the last time we played them. So hopefully we can get ourselves together tonight, have a big win tonight. So when we come up to Friday night and see these guys over here, we can play up to par with them. We owe them a game. They beat us. I don't think they beat us bad, but they beat us the last time we played them, and I think we got to get a get back. We need a get back game on them. All these games are crucial, man. We win this game, we could win 3, 4, 5 games in a row. After tonight, it's some winnable games out there, man. There's some games that we have a chance to, win. And if we win, what I mean, and other teams that East at the bottom of the tail of the East, all those teams are under 500, man. If we could get a couple of games under our belt and scrap a couple of games and win a couple of games, man, we not going to stay in 12th place for long. So let's just get out there tonight, push some pace, grab some rebounds, hit some free throws, and let's get it.
Yeah, real talk. But by this time next week, man, y'all be surprised if the Knicks keep playing ball the way they're playing. By this time next week, the Knicks will be one game out or one game in.
Yep.
I mean, it could be one game out or one game in. I think Charlotte gonna reel. I just think they're gonna reel. I kind of picked that at the beginning of the season. I was like, you know what, they're playing good, but when you start off fast, you kind of end up slow. And I'm glad it's coming to fruition. I said, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. See, we started off slow. Now we might end up good. Charlotte started off good. They might end up not good. So they might die out. And that goes for a lot of teams. Sometimes you start off real fast. Then, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. So if you start off fast, 9 out of 10, you're gonna hit a wall, then you're gonna taper off. And I think that's the Charlotte Hornets. Everybody was excited about the young talent they had there, but when that pressure comes down to them young mind, and that's the same thing happened to us, all our young guys. Thank God we didn't rely on them. see with Charlotte relying on their young guys. We didn't rely on their young guys. So yeah, real talk, Will. That's a big game tonight, Milwaukee. That's what I said. Atlanta got a big game in Milwaukee. Boston got the Charlotte Hornets tonight, and the Clippers got the Washington Wizards out in L.A. Them all three of them teams can lose tonight, easy. You know what I mean? So it would be a big when they do that. But I do think that we went through, I think we went through everything we had to go through as a Nick team, as a Nick organization. We went through them peaks and valleys. We hit that 9 game losing streak, whatever the case may be. Now it's time to flip the script and try to go back the other way. And like I said, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. If the Knicks finish strong, we got momentum going into the playoffs. Somebody getting knocked off. If the Knicks get in the play in, somebody getting knocked off. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm calling on Knicks real talk. If the New York Knicks get in the play in, somebody in that high echelon will get knocked off. Watch. We about to pull a 1999 on these cats, man. Real talk.
Facts.
Don't get it twisted. The Knicks get up in there because you ain't gonna want to play the Knicks going into the playoff with momentum like that. By then we have everybody back. Everybody, Shot Power, Derrick Rose, Quentin Grimes be back. All these dudes will be back, and then that's just a deeper team. So let's hope that we can get in this play. Man, I'm looking for. I know everybody want to get to the high lottery. We still got lottery picks to deal with. We can get in the play and still be in the lottery. I just want to see us get it popping, man. Let's go, New York, man. I'm with this. Yeah, I'm with this to the cows come home. New York Knicks gonna get up in here. Charlotte Hornets gonna reel. If New York gonna catch fire, all we gotta do is beat out Washington, and if Atlanta start reeling, that's fine too. But if the Charlotte Hornets can start reeling, and the Washington Wizards, I don't think they're gonna have enough to maintain without Bradley Beal. They win some games with Porzingis here and there, and the young guys they got. They ain't gonna go that. So if we can catch them dudes, we up in there. Flop hours, we already up in there.
Yeah, the one thing that you got to look at too, by next week, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's sometime next week we play both those teams. We play
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta and we play the
Yep.
Wizards. You know what I
Now,
mean? We play Atlanta and the Wizards. And the one thing that we have to do is make sure that we beat Atlanta. We beat Atlanta and keep climbing. If we break even with Atlanta's record, we have the tiebreaker against them. So if we get in 11th spot and we play even with what Atlanta plays, we take the 10th spot because we have the advantage.
yep.
So it's not over
Ain't
yet,
over.
and we need to put together some wins right now. You know what I mean? Like I say every time, and I'm optimistic, man. I think the Knicks win any game when they go out there and stuff, and you know what I mean. So if I'm just, the way I'm looking at it, doing a little bit of homework here, there, and all that other stuff, we are still in this mix, man. And the main thing we got to do is get past 11th. If we get past 11th and we could get our record even with Atlanta, we in there. So let's keep
Mm-hmm.
pushing, man. Even if Atlanta moves up into ninth spot, if we stay even and we take a 10th spot, we stay even with Atlanta, we in the ninth spot. So,
Yep.
and we
Mm-hmm.
play them coming up. I think this week coming up. I mean next week, not this week. Next week we play. I think Atlanta. Sometime I know we play both those teams, and those are two big games coming up in the weeks to come.
Yep. Real talk, real quick. At halftime, Celtics got they up 4 on the Hornets at halftime. I think Celtics gonna win that game. Salute my man Elton Lee, the professor. Salute,
Yes,
salute.
sir,
So
Professor.
I do think Celtics win that game against at the Hornets. They up 4 in Charlotte, and then the Hawks is up 7-4 on the Bucks that started that game. And like I said, we got our games, and we're gonna go on out here to the Wizards tonight in LA. Let's see them lose that game. Then we back in the building. It's that simple. This is a big thing for us tonight, man. If we can win and all three of them teams lose, that'll be what's up right there. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then tomorrow, it's nothing much on the doctrine, but for the Clippers got the Hawks gonna be out. The Clippers got the Hawks in Atlanta. We got the Grizzlies. The Hornets going out to the Pelicans. They lose that game. Mark my word, they lose that game. You know what I mean? I think Atlanta. I think the Pelicans lose that game Friday. The Hornets lose that game Friday in against the Pelicans. Them cats to be one walk. They be one game behind us. We be one game behind them in the law of college shot powers. That's what I said. If they lose the next two, we good.
Facts. That's
Yeah,
that's another reason why I say this game against Morant and them will be a good game because we owe them one. So,
hmm
and isn't that game back in New York too? Is that a New York game, right?
yeah, I
With
think so.
Morant?
Yep.
I I,
Oh, no,
I
no, no.
think.
That's in John Moran. We played Friday in Memphis.
Oh, he's still playing Memphis. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
we
I
on a
thought.
road trip. Yeah, yep.
Okay, all right. He was still okay. All right. So
Hey,
I was
hey,
getting a little amped, but
hey,
we
check it
need.
out.
Yeah,
And
I actually.
check it out. Even though they playing bad, Friday the Wizards got to go out today. They're gonna be out playing the Lakers. The Wizards lose that game. I'm telling you guys, Knicks, if Knicks keep winning, we up in here. We walking up in this joint. Them cats gonna fall off. They're gonna fall off, bro. Real talk. So let's see how this thing go, man. I'm excited about it, and I think we can get it popping. Now, Steph Bondy said Knicks are the only team that Luka hasn't beat at home. You
Good.
know what? That's a good one, Will, because he might not win the night neither.
Good. Let's keep
I think
that
Knicks
let's keep
be
that
good.
going.
Yeah, man.
Let's keep that tradition going.
Yeah. You know what? May 4th, I don't have a problem with that. What I do like, I don't have a problem with that neither. And I like him and Quickly, man. I think him and Quickly have found something. I think him and Quickly found something May 4th. So I don't have a problem with that at all. But I think him and Quickly coming off that bench tonight gonna be nice. I think Amanda Quickly and my man McBride, the way they play defense together in that backcourt, they make it hard on them opposing guards back there. You see what McBride did when they came in against Fox and them the other night. He made David Mitchell number earn every penny. He shut that shit down. Then he went up in the game against the Clippers. Look what Deuce McBride did to Reggie Jackson and them dudes. He shut them cats down. That's the formula that we've been missing all year. Deuce McBride, let's ride with McBride. The Deuce is on the loose, bro. We got to keep that man in this thing, man. Because I think he's making a difference so far for us, Shot Power.
Oh, there's no question about that, man. You see what his plus minus is off the charts. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm soon to you we all soon to see this guy get his offensive part of his game together. I'm just saying I'm not saying he's gonna do no G League 39 points and nothing like that. But I think now that he's been on the court, he's getting a little bit more minutes. Tibbs is giving him a little bit more of a leash. So if he goes out there and he could chuck up a couple of shots, I think if he makes one, he's gonna make the next two or three, and then it's really gonna be popping for him.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the one. I think he's the guy tonight that's gonna surprise everybody. I think he's gonna be the surprise of the night. I think he's gonna have one of his high scoring games of the night. I think his high anything over 16 points. So if he scores 17 points tonight with 4 assists, 5 assists, and 3 or 4 rebounds and 2 steals. He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be the player of the game tonight. No matter what Randall and the rest of the team plays, I think that's gonna be the guy. If he gets out there and he shuts some of these guys down, hit some shots tonight. I think McBride is gonna be one of the guys that we talk about on the next stream.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, man. We got to get it popping in 10 minutes. We ready to close the show out. Everything, man. But I'm excited, man. Let's keep this train rolling. Maybe we might see Richard Robertson tonight. Maybe we won't. Cam Reddish, we know he's back in New York with the shoulder injury, so we won't see him tonight. But let's pray that it's nothing severe. Like Shaw said, he can come. He can come and get it popping. For all you hip hop fans, one more time, pay respects and salute to the notorious B.I.G. Their 25th anniversary, 25 years ago today, the man was gone from us, but he's still with us,
Yes,
dropping the
die,
same
do or
June.
die.
Yeah, so salute to the notorious B.I.G. You already know how we get down in Knicksville Talk. We got to salute the legends that be in the building. And that brother was a legend in the hip hop game. Brought us a lot of great music. The dad go across the ticker. Salute to the great notorious B.I.G. Gone but not forgotten 25 years ago today. Salute. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Nobody, this is why you hypnotize me. We already know. So yeah, man, salute to B.I.G., man. Real talk. But let's go get it,
Yes,
Nick.
let's talk about it, Cash. Talk about it,
Hey,
Cash, James. You see that, Divine?
ooh, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Cash on the spot reporter. Cash,
I
my
told you
man.
they gave us some IV.
Yeah,
They
that's
sit
what's
down,
up.
take these IVs right here, Mitch.
Yeah, yeah, let's do it. But big man,
uh,
let's appreciate that, Cash. But yo, great show, man. Shot Power as always, man. You know how we do. Um, let's go get it popping. Let's get everybody get ready, get it going, man. I hate to get out, but we got 10 minutes for tip off. I gotta get it streaming. I know I'm out on vacation, not on location. I'm on vacation, but I'm here. I'll be back in the studio Friday, and that we could really get it popping again. But to all the Knicks fans, let's stay optimistic, man. One game at a time, man. Let's see if we can
One
go in here
game at a
tonight and
time.
win. One game at a time, man. Like I said, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. And we need to finish this season strong. You know what I mean? Strong. Them cats still believe, and I love it about Julius Randle. They still believe. If the team believes, then we still need to believe. You know what I mean? And let's go get it. Shout out Powers, my brother. I know your word be short and simple, but give me your last take before you get out of here, man. And I'll call out the chat and we get up out of here.
You already know what it is, Divine. Salute to you as always, Divine. I see you on Friday. Chat is where it's at, man. Big up to everybody in the chat, man. Much love. You know what I mean? How we do it and shit. Oh, sorry about that. Excuse me. How we do it and stuff. You know what I mean? And let's keep it moving and stuff like that. Salute to you, Divine. Salute, chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, yeah, real talk, man. Salute to the chat. Everybody, man, y'all enjoy that game tonight. Cash out J May 4th, Will Elton Lee. Chip Lover, my brother, salute.
Yes, yes, yes,
Everybody, man, let's go get it
yes.
popping. Allah Wild, peace to the God. We see you too, my
Peace.
brother. Cash out. Uncle Fulio, thank you for dropping in, my man. Y'all know what
Yes,
Uncle Fulio
sir.
did. It's birthday down at NBK. Salute to the family down there. Jet for life, my brother. Appreciate you coming in tonight as well. Tricky, thanks for you coming in.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, man, keep turning, my man. Salute to keep turning
Yes,
as
sir.
well. Let's go get it, y'all. Everybody, man, let's go get this W, man. That's what it's about. And try to get this W. D Rob, my man. Salute D Cool, salute. Shine
Salute.
Cool, salute. Everybody, man, let's go ahead and enjoy it, man. Knicks Real Talk, Sean Powers, the chat. Thank y'all for whoever y'all was coming and checking it out for streaming from where you're streaming it from. We appreciate y'all. Real talk. Let's go get it, New York Knicks. New York, let's go get this victory, man. Let's go down to Dallas and start flexing in Texas tonight. We come
Let's
out there with
get
a
it.
victory, man. That's what it do, man. Peace to everybody.
Let's get it.
Enjoy. Yes, let's get it.
Let's
Shaw
get
Power
it.
got it right there. Let's get it.
Let's
Salute.
get it.